I think my experience with the medical care in general over the last several years made me decide that I wanted to have a concierge doctor. Basically, it boils down to I'm very busy, and I'm in a situation often where if I'm ill, I need to be well quickly. I think one of the most important aspects of the relationship with Dr. John is that he actually takes a lot of time to get to know you. Gets to know not only you as a person, but also your medical history. And for me, that was extremely important. And in fact, our daughter, who lives in Waco, because she's a student at Baylor, actually signed up because it was easier for her to reach Dr. John via text and phone calls than it was for her to reach the physician on campus at Baylor. So it was even more convenient for her, even though she lives out of town. So after we all signed up, Dr. John looked at our medical records and found several things related to my husband's care that apparently had just fallen through the cracks from his other physicians. And so he was able to reach out to my husband, and they ended up spending 3 hours going over his medical records, in which case Dr. John recommended that he have a couple of additional tests. Not only did he recommend that he have those additional tests, when my husband was in the hospital for one of the procedures, he came that morning to visit him in the hospital to make sure that he was fine. That was extremely reassuring for my husband. So many of my friends have asked me, what is it like going to an appointment at Dr. John's? Well, it's different than the regular physician, because in the first place, he's there and he's waiting for you. You have an appointment and there's not 6 other people sitting in the waiting room coughing on you, giving you their diseases. You get to walk in and his staff is waiting for you. And so you have your appointment. You get to see him for as long as you need to see him, and then you leave, and you don't feel like you've been exposed to everybody else's illnesses, and you know that the time and attention was paid to you. He wasn't sitting there thinking, oh, I have to hurry up because Mr. Smith is out there waiting for me. So it's much, much more of a pleasant experience to go to the doctor than it has been in the past for me with other kind of care.